Swiggity swag, what's in the bag? Jay here, bringing you guys a brand new series here on the channel. Today, we're gonna be starting up our Pokemon Sun Gold Egglocke. If you guys don't know what Pokemon Sun Gold is, it is a ROM hack of Pokemon Gold, well not Gold, but Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver. There is Sun Gold and Moon Silver. Sun Gold is the easier of the two from what I've read on the website. If you guys want to know more about the game, it will be linked in the video description below, or at least the information about the game will be linked in the video description below, because there's a lot of changes to this game. Moon Silver is basically an expansion of Sacred Gold and Storm Silver made by Drayano, but this is made by a different dude, obviously, but he used Drayano's ROM hacks as a base for these games. There are level changes, there are type changes, new moves, you know, different type chart, because now water is super effective against electric and poison and stuff like that, and like ice is something, I think ice resists dragon now or something like that, and they've just changed so much about the game, and there's just so many different changes to this game, so I cannot wait to get into it. And yes, it is an Egglocke. This video here is going to show you guys how to create and send me an egg for this Egglocke, and I will go over that once we get there, but I want to go ahead and get through with the introductory part of the game. Just because, you know, the way I create an egg is I use the Pokemon that we get from the professor as a base to make the egg, because it just makes it a little bit easier to make the egg and everything, because I already have my original trainer ID and all that stuff. So the save file will be linked in the video description below as well, so be sure to check that out. And also big shout out to Penguitt for the graphics for this series. He did an amazing job, so go check him out, go check out his portfolio, go check out his Twitter, everything that will be linked in the video description below as well. I cannot speak, but anyways, let's just go ahead and jump into it, and let's just check and see if I patched the game correctly. So you know, yeah, but no info needed because we know how to play Pokemon. But anyways, looks like the sun is descending in the sky, so this will be what is called twilight, wouldn't it? Oh, because it's like 5 p.m. you guys. I am late and I apologize, but anyways, sorry to keep you waiting. Welcome to Pokemon Moon Silver. Even though this is not Moon Silver, this is Sun Gold, but you know, whatever, we'll let it slide this time. A hack with an expansion of features. My name is Professor Oak, but everyone calls me the Pokemon Professor. See, now I would do like a voice or whatever, but I'm bad at voices, because you know, I'll give Professor Oak a voice now, and then later on I will not give him that same voice, and it's just like, well, there was no point in giving him a voice in the first place if you change the voices halfway through the series, right? I don't know. Anyways, before we go any further, I'd like to tell you a few things you should know. Let me show you a native Pokemon. Oh my gosh, yes, it's a Meryl. Oh, it is a Meryl, yay. Kanto, Johto, Fraction Pokemon, large scale migration has brought a great variety to the region's fauna. Okay, there are new challenges awaiting you and a great amount of differences in how you'll raise your Pokemon. That's great, that's lovely. That is lovely. Now, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself? Are you a boy or are you a girl? We are, I never actually played as her, but the thing is though, is that she has a Meryl. So it's like, it'll be weird for, you know, our boy character to have Meryl, because it's like, he doesn't usually have Meryl. He usually carries like Cyndaquil, I think, and then our rival carries Totodile, and she carries Chikorita. Well, she would carry Chikorita, but they give her a Meryl, I don't know. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and be the boy this time. Next time we could be the girl character and whatever, but let's go ahead and name ourselves Jay. Where is it? At Jay. There we go. Yes, my name is Jay. Thank you. Jay, are you ready? Your very own tale of grand adventure is about to unfold. Let's go to the world of Pokemon. I'll see you later. I mean, you won't see me in this episode, but maybe on Monday. No, not Monday. Tuesday, because the series is gonna officially start on Tuesday, because I'm gonna give you guys today, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday to send me eggs. And alright, my sprites have already started glitching out. Lovely. Anyway, about time you woke up. Professor Elm wanted to see you. Here's your things. I hear Johto has changed a lot in the last few years. You should be careful, Jay. Here, take your running shoes along. You'll probably want your bike as well. No, yeah, see? No, that... Okay, see? He used Drayano's script, but the problem is that normally, you know, if you use random script, you will get your bike and your running shoes now, but you don't, because this is, you know, that's in Moon Silver. But in Sun Gold, I'm only playing Sun Gold because Gold is my favorite out of the two, so you know, that's why. But you know, it is what it is. I'm definitely looking forward to the changes in this ROM hack though. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. But let's go ahead and go talk to Professor Elm and see. Hi Jay, I've been waiting for you to arrive. I've been curious about how Pokemon feel walking outside their Pokeballs. Probably one of the coolest features in a Pokemon game ever. True? I mean, in my opinion, but you know, it is what it is. I can't say true and then say it's my opinion. That's really weird. Anyways, I was hoping I could have your help with the test. Yes. Okay. Ring ring, yeah. Oh hey, I got an email. Your email rings? Alright bro, that's cool. Hey listen, I know a person named Mr. Pokemon who finds all sorts of crazy stuff. He says he has something, but we're so busy with our research. Can you pick it up for us? You can take one of the Pokemon in the machine. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a gander at these Pokemon. So we have our Chikorita, a Totodile, and Cyndaquil. So this is gonna be swapped for an egg anyway, but if you guys are unaware of how an Egglocke works, what happens is you find your first encounter on a route or whatever, right? You catch that Pokemon, then you take that Pokemon, you swap it for an egg in the PC that you guys will be providing me with, and then once you hatch that egg, you level up that egg to the Pokemon that was swapped for. So for example, let's say we have a level 5 Chikorita. We swap that level 5 Chikorita for an egg. Once the egg hatches, we level up that egg to level 5. So there you go. But I'm gonna go ahead and take Cyndaquil because Cyndaquil is just my favorite one of the three. So we got a Cyndaquil now, but we're not gonna nickname it just because it's gonna be swapped for an egg later on anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Plus this our rival gets Totodile, so we're cool. So we can heal with the machine, and Mr. Pokemon goes everywhere and finds rarities. His house is past Cherry Grove City. Go north a little past Cherry Grove. I'm counting on you, Jay. The text speed is unbelievably fast, and it's on mid. Like, did y'all notice that? It's on mid, and the text speed is flying by. That's crazy. That is crazy. Anyway, I want you to have these to help you with your task. Hey, we got potions now, you guys. We got potions. But let's go ahead and walk up out of here. And here's Lyra. Hi, Lyra. How are you doing today? I really do love this game, though. This game is absolutely amazing. Jay, you got yourself a Pokemon. I gotta say, it's really cute. When you walk with it, it'll become more friendly. You should turn around and talk to it sometimes, too. Oh, that's right. Why don't you show it to your mom? See ya. I mean, sure, you know. Let's go visit the moms. See, normally in a Drayano game, you would have your running shoes, but no running shoes yet. Dude, the text speed is on mid, and it's literally flying by. That's crazy. That's wild. That is actually wild. Dude. Yes, I know how to use a Pokegear, but anyway, just power on the Pokegear and touch the telephone button, okay? The names of the people you can call are automatically registered. Just select one and give him or her a call. Wow, I can't believe it's so easy to make a phone call. I know, right? Like, all you gotta do is just push like 2 buttons and you're calling somebody. OMG, that's absolutely amazing. Let's check out this Cyndaquil though. Why not? Let's just check out and see what this Cyndaquil. Oh, it's naive nature. Oh, that boosts speed and has flash fire? Yo, I kind of don't want to give up this Cyndaquil, to be completely honest with you guys. I really don't. But anyways, Professor Elm. Wait 1 second. Come on, man. Just let me go. I almost completely forgot about this. Here, I'll give you my number. Thanks, bro. Thanks. I'll call you if anything comes up. Of course you will, because whatever, man. Whatever. Hey, you know what? Hold on. We can't leave this town without talking to our favorite rival. So this is the famous Elm Pokemon Lab. What are you staring at? I'll fight you right here and now. I got a Pokemon, bro. I'll fight you right here and now. But you know what? It's whatever, man. It is whatever. You are beneath me. Like, he is beneath me. Alright, so I wonder how wild are the encounters? Like, how ridiculous are they gonna be? How ridiculous are they gonna be before we get to Cherry Grove City? That is kind of ridiculous. A wild Squirtle? Dude, a wild bruh. You can find a wild Squirtle. Like, I know they say that you can find starters in like the first like 3 routes, but like that's what? Like, yo, bruh. That's crazy. This game, okay, I am ready. I'm ready for this game, dude. I am actually ready for this game. I cannot wait. Cannot wait for the Egglocke to start, you guys, because this is a long game too. It's a long game. I cannot wait. It's gonna be like at least a good like 30-35 episodes, maybe, depending on how fast we go, or if we get blown back completely. I hope we don't get blown back, to be honest. Honestly, I hope Gigglepuff makes a return, just because, yo, if you guys have not seen the Sacred Gold Egglocke from years ago, go check that out. I want you to know Wigglytuff, Gigglepuff. I actually got that Wigglytuff from Liz, my girlfriend Liz, and like that Wigglytuff put in so much work. Like, that Wigglytuff did not die at all. It was crazy. Anyways, let me go ahead and toggle that on so that we're always running. But let's go ahead and go to the Pokemon Center, and this is where the game part is gonna end, and this is where we're gonna start doing the egg making process, so you guys can send me an egg. So I'm gonna show you guys how to send me an egg and all that stuff, how to make an egg, what to put on the egg, and all that stuff. I'm gonna go over that in this video, and all that good stuff. So be sure to pay attention, because you know, any eggs that are illegal will not be used. You know, if it's like completely 100% super duper crazy illegal. I know that sometimes people mess up when it comes to making eggs, so I can normally, like, you know, let that slide. But you know, if it's something that if an Entei hatches from an egg, you guys, I'm just gonna be like, no Entei, okay? Because you know, part of the rules, no legendary, so you know, there's that. But I don't count Fion as legendary. But I mean, don't send me Fion, because Fion's kind of trash anyway. But I'm gonna show you guys how to make an egg. Everything that you will need will be in the video description below. And yeah, but let's just go ahead and change over to the egg making process. All right, so now here we are with the egg making process. Everything that you will need will be in the video description below. What you will need is Pokegen, or Pokemon Generator, and you also need the Pokemon Sun Go save file that I have provided in the video description below. So be sure to download those files before you start creating an egg. Also, if you have an antivirus program that, you know, says that Pokegen is a virus or whatever, just, you know, either not sandbox, either turn off your antivirus just for the egg making process, or you know, something, because a lot of people tell me that, you know, their programs see Pokegen as a virus, and I'm just like, it's not a virus. What are you talking about? Like, what is going on? But if that happens, just turn off your antivirus, make the egg, and then turn your antivirus back on. So now that we have that out of the way, let's go over a few rules when it comes to creating these eggs. First rule, 1 egg per person. All right, you guys, 1 egg per person. Don't send me 2 eggs. Don't send me 3 eggs. Don't send me 20 eggs, because somebody did that last Egglocke, and I'm sitting here like, I verbally said 1 egg, and it was on the screen. So why did you send me 20? Like, I don't understand. I only chose 1 of those eggs, and I downloaded that and left the other 19 just sitting there, because I was not about to like use 20 eggs like from 1 person when I said 1 egg per person. So 1 egg per person. If for whatever reason you send me 2 eggs, I'm only gonna be picking 1 of those eggs, and I'm gonna use it. All right. So 1 egg per person. Rule number 2. If you want me to use a Pokemon that has an evolution line, make sure you send the lowest form of the Pokemon possible. For example, if you want me to use an Azumarill, do not send me Marill. Send me an Azurill, all right? Even though, yes, Marill can hatch from an egg, do not send me a Marill, send me Azurill. If you want me to use a Snorlax, send me Munchlax, and etc., and etc. And rule number 3, no legendary Pokemon. Now, I say this, but in my opinion, Rotom and Phione are not legendary Pokemon because you can mass produce them by breeding. So if you want to send me a Rotom or Phione, you can, because I do not consider those legendary Pokemon. But for things like Arceus, Entei, Ho-Oh, Lugia, etc., those are legendary Pokemon. Do not send me a legendary Pokemon. If you send me a legendary Pokemon and I hatch it, I'm going to release it and then hatch another egg and just go on by my merry way. Alright, so let's recap the rules. 1 egg per person, send me the lowest form of the Pokemon possible, and no legendaries, but you can send me Rotom and Phione because they are not legendaries in my book. Now that we have that out of the way, let's go ahead and jump into this. I hope I can make this process simple and easy for you guys to understand, because I tend to over explain things a lot and I confuse people, and it's just, you know, it's a bad habit of mine. I apologize. But let's just go ahead and start creating the egg. So assuming that you have downloaded everything in the video description, you should have your Pokemon generator program up and running. First thing you're gonna do is go to Options, Target Game, and we're gonna click on Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Also, if for whatever reason you can't see the screen, feel free to make it full screen and you know, follow along and all that stuff. But go to Options, Target Game, Heart Gold, Soul Silver. All right. Now, if you downloaded the save file, we're gonna go to File, go to Open, and we're gonna find the Sun Gold save file. It's right here. You probably won't be able to see it, but there it is right there. So we're gonna go ahead and click on it and open it, and you should see a Cyndaquil in the party, and that's all. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make this process a little bit easier. Actually, I'm not sure if it'll make it easier because I'm not sure if you'll be able to even edit the nature of the Pokemon. So you know what? We're gonna create an egg from scratch, you guys. Normally, I would use the Cyndaquil and like edit the Cyndaquil, but I think if you try to edit it, you can't, because like it won't let you edit the nature or anything like that. And I mean, I think you can go up to the PID and give it a nature, but I don't think that really works. So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna create an egg from scratch. All right. So first thing is choose the Pokemon that you're gonna send me. I always tend to make Egglocke for this type of stuff because Egglocke is I mean, I love Electivire, it's my favorite Pokemon, so I like Egglocke. Let's just make Egglocke. So here's Egglocke. Nickname: if you want the egg to have a nickname, nickname it that, but make sure it is 10 characters, okay? If you go beyond 10 characters, you start getting a lot of question marks and exclamation points, and it looks ugly. So make sure it's 10 characters. I usually name my Egglocke's like Terravolt, and also make sure you check mark this right here. So we check mark it, boom. Experience, keep it at 0. Level, keep it at 1. Nature, give it any nature you want, whether it's a beneficial nature or whatever. If you hover over the little down arrow here, it will tell you what each nature does, and all that good stuff. I'm gonna make mine Jolly because that's just what I do, and I like Jolly. Held item. Pay attention, you guys. If the Pokemon evolves with a certain item, make sure you give it that item. For example, Egglocke here evolves with the Electrizer. Once it becomes Electabuzz, you give Electabuzz the Electrizer, evolves in Electivire. All right, so give it the Electrizer. Eevee. Eevee is a really good example, actually, because it evolves in like 7 different Pokemon. So if you want me to have a Vaporeon, give it a Water Stone. If you want to have a Flareon, give it a Fire Stone. If you want me to have an Espeon, give it a Sunstone. While I know that it doesn't evolve with a Sunstone, a Sunstone would tell me that you want Espeon because, you know, Espeon is a Sun Pokemon. If you want me to have an Umbreon, give it the Moonstone. If you want me to have a Glaceon, give it either an Ice Plate or like the Icicle Plate, or give it a Never Melt Ice. That will let me know that you want a Glaceon. If you want me to have a Leafeon, give it a Leaf Stone. For this one, because it's, you know, Egglocke, I'm gonna give it the Electrizer. Happiness. Keep the happiness at 0. okay? Because when it comes to eggs, it goes in the reverse direction. It goes from 255 down to 0. All right, if it's at 0, that means that it only takes 1 step to hatch the egg. I'm not trying to walk 100 steps to hatch an egg, you guys. So make sure the happiness is at 0. All right, so we got that out of the way. Ability. Make sure the Pokemon has its proper ability. If you don't know what ability a Pokemon is supposed to have, then we can always check our very favorite website, Cerebi, and I already have Egglocke pulled up here on Cerebi. I will have a link to the Gen 4 Pokedex in the video description below as well, so be sure to check that out so you guys don't get the wrong ability. Now, I know that some of the Pokemon in this game have had their abilities changed, and I know this, but I'm not going to go through the documentation to, figure out if their ability has changed or not. So I'm just going to give Egglocke its ability static like it is right here. So let's go ahead and give it the ability static and all that stuff. Now, if you know what the ability has been changed to, you can check the documentation for the game, then give it that ability as well. But for the sake of this video and just for the sake of legality and whatever, I'm gonna give Egglocke static because that's what it gets. Origin, you can leave it blank, or you can do Pokemon Heart Gold or Soul Silver or whatever and do whatever you want. All right, now egg, make sure you click this because it's going to be an egg. If you want it to be male or female, make it male or female. Let's make ours female because why not? Make sure you click egg. And if you want it to be shiny, make sure you click shiny as well. Now, when it comes to making it shiny, there's a little trick here. There's a little trick, and I'll show you guys, about that, when we get to it. So, place met. You can click matching trainer information if you want, or you don't really have to. Put in any Pokeball you want. I'm just gonna give it a regular Pokeball because why not? Don't know why. Okay, there you go. Pokeball. Make it level 1, and all of this doesn't really matter. As long as this right here is checkmarked, then you're good to go. So now we have that all out of the way. Let's go to stats. We can randomize the IVs if you want, or you can make them all 31. I tend to like to make them all 31 because, that just gives us maximum stats or whatever. But make sure you keep the EVs at 0 because those are going to be earned throughout the game, all right? Those are going to be earned throughout the game, but the IVs, you can make them all 31, or you can just randomize them, and you will be good to go. So boom, bam, boom. So now let's go ahead and go over to attacks, which now we have to pull up Cerebi yet again, see what attacks this Pokemon gets. So make sure you give the Pokemon its level 1 moves and any egg moves it gets. That is all. Or it could be all egg moves, and that is it, all right? No TMs, all right? A lot of people like to put TMs on the Pokemon. No TMs. Only level 1 moves and egg moves. So I know for a fact that level 1 Egglocke gets Quick Attack and Leer, and I know for a fact that for egg moves it gets Ice Punch and Cross Chop. So I'm gonna give it Ice Punch, Cross Chop, Quick Attack, and Leer, and we'll be good to go there. So attack, Quick Attack, Leer, Ice Punch, and Cross Chop. Now, if you want to give Pokemon PP ups, you can. You don't have to, but if you want to, you can. Go right ahead. Now let's go ahead and go over to the OT. Now, this is where it gets a little tricky for shiny Pokemon, because if you don't have the OT here, then what's going to happen is the Pokemon will hatch as a shiny, but it won't keep it shiny. So if you want the Pokemon to keep it shiny, if you're sending me a shiny Pokemon, you're going to click load from save file. It's going to load up my name and my ID, all right? And there you go. That's pretty much about it. You load up my information, yada, 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 boom, bam, boom, there. That is it. That's all you need. That's all you need. So now we have the attacks, we have the OT, we have the stats, we have the place met, and we have the main. PID, this doesn't really matter because this is usually for legality purposes. We're not going online or anything like that, so we don't really need to worry about this. So now we've created our Pokemon. So make sure this right here, egg, has been checkmarked, because a lot of times people forget to checkmark this egg, and I see what's in the egg. and you know, I don't want to do that. So just make sure egg here is check mark. If you want the Pokemon to be shiny, make sure that's check mark, and make sure you have the trainer information squared away as well. You can also, I mean, if you want to go up to the PID and do some stuff here, you can, but I don't really think you need to, just because you just don't really need to. But here is our egg. So now if you right click and hit on set, you know, boom, there's the egg. Now I'm gonna do this because I need the egg in my game, but what you guys are gonna be doing is you're gonna go to file and you're gonna do save Pokemon from tabs. All right, and go ahead and name the file what nickname you gave it. So don't sit here and name it Egglocke. Don't do that. All right, because that means I know what's up. I know what I'm gonna be getting. Name it the nickname you gave it. So Terravolt, boom, and make sure you save it as a .pkm file. Click on save, and then the egg should save to wherever you saved it to. For me, it is on my desktop right here, and you guys can't see it, but you know, it's there. So now that we have that, I'm gonna go ahead and open up my game, and I'm gonna show you guys that this egg here is gonna hatch into an Egglocke with 1 step, and it will be shiny, and it will keep it shiny. So I will be right back. Alright, you guys, so here is the game. Let's go ahead and go in our party. Boom, Terravolt is here, is holding the Electrizer, and you guys see my cursor on the screen, and boom, it says here, sounds can be heard coming from inside, it will hatch soon. Alright, so that means that the egg is getting ready to hatch. It should hatch in 1 step, or not 1 step, or okay, maybe not 1 step. That is really weird. I'm not necessarily sure why it's not. I don't know why it's not hatching. Honestly, what I might end up doing is I'll probably just have an instant hatch code on, just so we don't run into this issue, just in case someone wants to try and, you know, make the make it. But there we go, finally it hatched. I don't know why it took forever to hatch like that, but you know, you do you do you, whatever. But anyways, boom, that is a shiny Egglocke, if you guys cannot tell. Normally we would nickname it, but we're not gonna nickname it this time. But if we did everything correctly, it should be shiny. It is, boom, there it is. It kept it shiny because the OT and everything was still the same. It has a jolly nature, as you can see. Boom. As you can see, even though we gave it the ability static, it came out with the ability vital spirit. So maybe the game will automatically change the ability to what it's supposed to be. I don't know, but we have quick attack, leer, ice punch, and cross chop, and it's shiny, and everything works properly. So that is how you create an egg, you guys. So now you're probably wondering, where do we send the eggs to, Jay? Well, you're gonna send the egg to JayYTGamer@gmail.com. all right, that is the email that you guys are gonna send the egg to. Make sure you attach it as an attachment, and then you can send it off. Boom, there you go. That's all you gotta do. All right, so JayYTGamer@gmail.com. If you forget the email, it will be in the video description below. Everything will be in the video description below, the save file, all that stuff. And that is really about it, you guys. So I cannot wait for you guys to send me these eggs. I cannot wait to see what we're gonna be using in this Let's Play. I am absolutely excited. I cannot wait. You guys have today, tomorrow, Sunday, and Monday, I do believe, to send me eggs. The LP will start on Tuesday, Tuesday, July 12th. All right, you guys. So, whew, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. But I'm gonna go ahead and get him out of here. So thank you guys so much for watching. Cannot wait to see you guys send me stuff. And yeah, I will see you guys later. And I hope this tutorial was easy for you to understand. But I'm out of here. See you guys later. Peace.